Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Trey back again, hit you with a video. This video right here proves everything I be saying to you all when I talk about love, when I talk about relationships, and when I talk about make sure you're with the right person. In this video right here, you have a woman who hired her daughter and her daughter boyfriend to carry out this killing of a firefighter, of a Cleveland firefighter, Lieutenant William Walker, who died a few years ago, because this is a story that had been happened, but they just not came with the verdict in the trial they was going to. So this is an update from a past murder that took place. But you had this woman who was so guilty in her actions and so struck on money that she would do anything to get the money, including taking somebody's life. Now I'm finna read to you what the section say, then I will give my input also. It says a Cleveland woman has been found guilty of aggravated murder in a scheme to collect her slain husband $100,000 insurance payout, unaware that she was not the beneficiary of his policy. Uloma Curry-Walker, 45, now faces life behind bars without parole for having hired a hitman in November 2013 to kill her husband, Lieutenant William Walker, a local firefighter who she wed just 4 months earlier. Now pause right there. Now she just wed this man a few months before she plotted to kill him, so her heart was never with this guy in the first place. When she seen this man, she seen nothing but a meal ticket, just like quite a few other people out there, male and female. Because like I tell you, you have to be careful of the people that you allow in your life, because you never know what their intentions are, if they're hidden agendas or anything else. So, unbeknown to Walker Curry, her husband has not yet changed the beneficiary on his insurance policy at the time of his death, so his ex-wife received the money that she thought she was going to get. Now, you have this woman who wasted this man's time, and not only his time, but his life. She wasn't even with the man a good 5-10 years, and that's not even long enough, because you shouldn't kill nobody whatever you're with them for 50 or 60 years. You know, it's supposed to be till death do you part, not till one of us bring death on us and then we'll do part. You feel me? But not only did she hire her daughter, well, she asked her daughter got her boyfriend. It just goes to the fact that you would see that you can't even trust people that be with your children also, because if the mom not right, 9 times out of 10, like I said in previous videos, the child is not going to be right. The daughter's not going to be right too. And a son, if they got one, because, you know, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I don't know if a lot of people don't know that or not. But at the same time, this goes to show you why you have to be cautious and aware of who's in your house, because you could be looking at your killer. You could be looking right at the person who will take you up out of here. You feel me? And this pretty much goes to show you that people will do anything for money and will stoop to any level. And then she tried to say in court that she knows people that would have killed her husband and for her, and that she wouldn't have asked them, which she clearly did, because she gave the boyfriend $1,000 down payment. Like she was gonna give him $10,000 to take this man out. And I'm like, number one, it's no price on no life. But you think so little of this man that you would give a kid 17 years old $1,000 as a down payment to carry out the murder, you know, for it's like this, show good interest, and I'll give you the other 9 later. I mean, if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Now it says that the daughter boyfriend then contacted his cousin Chris Hine, who initially failed in his attempt to kill Walker. Hine then turned around daughter to carry out the murder. So you have these guys that ambushed Walker, shot him 4 times as he returned home from getting fast food that Uloma had ordered. So not only did he go get his so-called evil ass wife some food, because she sought him up to make him leave the house so they can come and ambush him. It's a classic case. You feel me? I mean, hell, lions in the wild do it. We see it all the time. The gazelles and stuff be over there chilling, drinking their water, you know, then headed back home from the water hole. The lions be waiting in the bush. All of a sudden, the gazelle get by the big tree. They jump out, pounce on them. It's all over. You got a Happy Meal. But she ordered fast food, so he steps out on good faith trying to go feed this evil witch. You see what I'm saying? And basically trying to be a man like a man should, not knowing that she's setting him up the whole time. Now I wonder if a thought would ever cross his mind, would he would have returned to that house, and also would he be alive today if someone would have told him, something ain't right, because I'm sure maybe he was so blinded by love, because that's what a lot of us do. We be so blinded by love that we would let anything go and anything happen. We don't notice the small details. We don't notice the things that stick out at us, saying, "Look, pay attention, pay attention." We don't notice the warning signs, if you will. Now, as soon as he got home, I don't know if it was McDonald's, I don't know if it was Peking, I don't know if it was Burger King. I don't think I know it was some damn food. And maybe if the man was at the house, he could have prepared himself. But if you walking up your driveway, just pulling in, you ain't thinking about nobody shooting you up and everything else. I mean, you basically just another day in the office, another day. So to get killed like that, it's just like further insult. Like, she didn't give a damn about this guy, because you got to remember, this wasn't no, even if he was a thug still don't deserve to lose his life. This was an educated man who went to school, worked his way up, hard-working man, God-fearing man, and just to have his life snuffed out by a woman. And she's Nigerian also. She's originally from Nigeria. She's not really from America. So how did she wind up here? I don't know if he met on some dating site. I don't know, but evidently he had to not known her too long, because if he did, I'm sure he could have picked up some of the clues, some of the details, because I'm sure this is not the first person that she done this with. And also it says that she was clearly in a lot of debt. Now, what she was in debt for, I don't know. Maybe she was doing a lot of gambling, or setting a lot of people up, or she owed a lot of hitmans. Who the hell knows? But the only thing I know is that the daughter, Paget, Hine, and Darty, all of them testified against Uloma at the trial as a part of their plea deal. And they basically had to just tell everything. Now, the prosecutors gave Hine 18 years to life, Paget 28 years to life, Darty 23 years to life. And prosecutors agreed not to seek charges against Uloma's daughter, because she was 17 at the time, which they still could have tried her as adult, but they wanted that testimony, and for that testimony they gave her only a month in juvenile detention. So she'd already been through that. She's out on the street, been out on the street. But they wanted the mom real bad, because they already got these other guys too. You got one doing 18, you got one doing 28, you got one doing 23. So they got the people that try to carry out the hit, but they wanted the person, who knew everything. That's how it works. That's how it works in the court system. So that's how the daughter come with the deal, even though she should have got more than that, because she should have warned that man. I guarantee you one thing, that was not that man's child. Because if that was that man's child, who gonna sit there and let their daddy get killed? You feel what I'm saying? So this was a stepdaughter. It wasn't even his child. So just think about how crazy that is when you people out here, you getting with these ready-made families. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to be careful of the people that you be around, because everybody that smile on your face don't really mean they love you. Just because somebody sleep up under your roof don't mean they're your family. You see what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, if that was her dad, she would have told her dad, "Look, mom planning to take you up out of here. You better go home somewhere to tell him something, But it just pretty much a slap in the face that this man, and when you look at the pictures, you can see, like, it was just full of life, just happy. And them be the ones getting taken out over no good ass people, whether it's a male or female. But in this instance, it happened to be a female. And people wonder why people close their heart off to a lot of people, because I'll be damned if I be with somebody and you plotting to kill me. From now on, as soon as you leave the house, when they tell you go get some food, you ought to be checking behind the house. When you pull up, you ought to have the toaster. And for those who don't know what a toaster is, I ain't talking about something you put bread. I'm talking about something you put slugs in. You ought to have it in your lap. So look, you don't know if you're getting set up or not. But on the real though, if you got things like that, you don't need to be with somebody. But it's like this also. You don't know when your time coming. You know what I'm saying? Just like they say, death comes like a thief in the night. You don't know when it's gonna come. So you can't really prepare for it. The only thing you could do is just pray that, that you're right, and that your steps lined up. So when it's due, so when it is time to leave, when you get called home, because hey, you got to go, because you can't prevent everything. But this goes to show you the level of evil and stupidity that people be at, how low people would sink to, that you would kill somebody over some money, over some fiat fake ass money. You know what I'm saying? That ain't worth shit. excuse my French, it ain't worth nothing. And it's damn sure ain't worth nobody's life. That's why I don't understand. And not only did the woman manipulate and mess up her life, which was already messed up, but she didn't have shit going on for herself, but not only that, her daughter and these three other people who try to carry out the hit, and also the victim of the whole situation, really, the man, the firefighter, the one that lost his life. And a lot of people want to say, well, her daughter this, her daughter knew what she was doing was wrong. You could have came and told that guy, because if your mama really loved you, she wouldn't have even put you in that position for you to have to get in trouble like that. But the reason why the daughter didn't get a long sentence, because they wanted that testimony, and that testimony sunk all up. Because who's to say when you go to prison for, just say if you go to prison for 1 year, that don't mean you're gonna do a year. You might get in there and kill somebody, or somebody might try to do something to you. You might do something to whatever, and that 1 year might turn to 10 or 20 or a life sentence. Who knows? But anyway, let me know what you all think in the comment section about this whole thing, because this is clearly very messed up that you have to hire a hitman to kill somebody that you just been with for 4 months. And that goes to show you her whole intentions was to get this man. And not only did she not get anything, because when it was all said and done, the insurance policy was still in his ex-wife's name. So I guess in a way things happen the way they should happen. Not saying that he's glad he died or anything like that, but it just goes to show you that even when you think that you will step up, there's always something else right there waiting on you. And that's why the insurance policy was still left in the wife's name, because that was karma, that was destiny right there. Because I guess it just time has a way of showing and revealing everything. But for the insurance policy not to be turned over into the wife name that had killed him, it was still in the ex-wife name, and the ex-wife wound up getting the money. So the joke's on her. Not only do she get a life sentence, but also she get labeled as one of America's dumbest criminals too. Welcome to America. If you like, subscribe, and share this, when your boy Trey, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.